Yesterday evening, Jersey City hosted a rally at the Newark Avenue Pedestrian Plaza for refugees, and there were many speakers who spoke passionately about their disapproval of the separation of families along the border with Mexico. Council members James Solomon and Irizarry were in attendance yesterday, and they too spoke to the crowd.
Hi, good evening everyone. It is so great to see so many beautiful faces here tonight out on the Pedestrian Plaza. We're so glad to be here supporting immigrants' rights and supporting what is so great about Jersey City. I'm Irizarry. I'm the Councilwoman for Ward B on the west side of the city. And as everyone has said here better than I'm going to, everyone has an immigrant story because all of our family came from someplace else. For me, it was hearing about my grandparents coming to this country when they were 12 and 13 and having to start in kindergarten because there were no ESL classes. And there are so many more stories that have been shared tonight. I'm so glad that we are also working on legislation to create municipal IDs, so people, regardless of their status and regardless of whatever identification they have when they're here, can take advantage of things that the city has to offer. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to the Councilman for D. James Solomon.
And I just sort of close with this. I did work here, and how I met some of you was working right before the election on the Hillary campaign. And we would meet out by the Staples right over in Newport and load people into cars and carpool and then drive out to Pennsylvania. And the thing that's just stuck with me is the people who are coming and taking that drive out there. They weren't the regulars. They weren't the people that you see at political events over and over. They were first-time canvassers, first-time door knockers. And I'd ask, why are you out here? We'd all stand in a circle and ask, why are you out here? And they'd be immigrants, right? And they'd say, I'm worried about what's going to happen to our country. And they were Muslim, and they would say, I worry, literally, how do I protect myself in this country, right? They were women who were saying, I feel like the right to choose is at stake. And that energy, right, it was fear, right, drove that. And we can do better than fear, but we have to get to work. So I commit to you to do that work. Seeing all of you here is really inspiring, and I'm really, really excited to see you guys many, many more times between now and November and then afterward. Thank you.
We interviewed the lead organizer for yesterday's rally, Michael Billy, the CEO of the Hudson Pride Center, Hudson County's lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community center.
Michael, the significance of this rally this evening on the day, as you mentioned in your speech the day before 4th of July.
A lot of people feel powerless. A lot of people feel that they can't do anything about what's happening on the national level. And things like this remind people that the power of unity, especially when there's so much diversity, gives you that power to have that voice. And it means the world to these people who feel unsafe in their own city.
Are there family members here, or are there people here in Jersey City who may have loved ones at the border? Are you hearing any stories like that, and what have they told you?
Absolutely. There's a chef at Vogue Cafe who's an Iranian chef, and she'll be here tonight. And she came here to work and be a part of this beautiful country, and she's not able to go home to her family, and her family's not able to see her because bans like this are rooted in racism and falsehoods and keep families apart, and those aren't American values.
Mark Busich reporting from Jersey City for Hudson County View, the eye of the community.